I'll say one thing about it. Just in case anybody doesn't know Bye Bye Birdie. I'm sure everyone knows it. Albert is a music industry executive. He's got one client who's like an Elvis kind of character, Conrad Birdie. Conrad's been drafted, and he's going to go into the Army.
Which you could get from my one line. Albert, Conrad Birdie's going to the Army. It's time you give up the business and go back to college.
I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee, which I can't pay, and I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. His going in the Army is the best thing he can do. Now you're free to start to do what you want to do. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year. It would just be for a year, but it's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Rosie, it takes time to start a business.
It was only a sideline, that's what you said. You just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become an English teacher. And furthermore, you wrote poetry.
Rose, please.
And in your NYU yearbook under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature, you know what it said? Little Women.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, an English teacher. If only you'd been an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Queens. You'd get a summer vacation, and we would know what life means. A man who's got his master's is really someone how proud I'd be if you